Hello all, and a very warm welcome to another mindfulness session. Today I've picked a script from a book called 20 Guided Meditation Scripts for Anxiety and Stress by Ryan Azara, and I've picked one called Guided Imagery for Centering and Grounding. So as we prepare for this practice, sitting in our normal mindfulness position, make yourselves as comfortable as you can on the chair you're sitting. Notice the support of the chair as you're sitting there, and allow your pelvis and buttocks to ground down and your upper body to elongate in an alert and upright posture. Your shoulders are directly stacked over your hips and dropping downwards. Rest your hands on your lap or knees. Release the weight of your arms to gravity. Gently close your eyes and begin to be aware of your entire body. Your feet, your legs, your thighs, your pelvis, your lower back, your upper back, shoulders, abdomen, ribs, chest, arms, neck, and head. Just be aware of your body. Just be aware of yourself as a physical being. And now bring your awareness to your breath and the actual physical sensations that manifest when you breathe. Feel each breath as it comes in and goes out. Remember allowing your breath to be just as it is, without trying to change it or regulate it in any way. Allow your breath to flow easily and naturally in its own rhythm and pace, knowing you are breathing perfectly well right now. Allow the body to be still, and as you sit here, feel a sense of dignity, a sense of resolve, a sense of being complete, a sense of being whole in this very moment, with your posture reflecting this sense of wholeness. As you sit here in still calmness, bring to mind a magnificent mountain that you have either seen or one that you imagine. Gradually allow your imagination of this mountain to come into focus. Have an overall sense of the mountain's shape, high and low peaks, its base, its steep and gently sloping slopes, as well as the large base of bedrock that the mountain is rooted in. Notice how beautiful, unmoving, and majestic this mountain is. What other aspects of the mountain can you see? Maybe the highest peak is disappearing into the low-hanging clouds. Or there are streams and waterfalls cascading down the slopes of the mountain. Some rocks are protruding on the slopes, or a part of the mountain is covered in trees. Now, embody the qualities of the mountain. See yourself as a majestic, unmovable, and still mountain. Just like the bedrock grounds the mountain, you are held firmly by the ground beneath your feet, or your bottom if you're sitting down. Grounded in a sitting posture, your head becomes the lofty peak, supported by the rest of your body, and affording you a panoramic view. Your shoulders and arms are the side of the mountain. Your bottom and legs the solid base, rooted to your chair. Experience in your body a sense of uplift from deep within your pelvis and spine. With each breath as you continue sitting, becoming a little more of a breathing mountain, alive and vital, yet unwavering in your inner stillness, completely what you are, beyond words and thought, a centered, grounded, unmoving presence. As you sit here, becoming aware of the fact that as the sun travels across the sky, the light and shadows and colors are changing virtually moment by moment in the mountain stillness, and the surface teems up with life and activity, streams, melting snow, waterfalls, plants, wildlife. As the mountain sits, seeing and feeling how night follows day and day follows night, the bright warming sun followed by the cool night sky studded with stars, and the gradual dawning of the new day. Through it all, the mountain just sits, experiencing change in each moment, constantly changing, yet always just being itself. The mountain remains still as the seasons flow into one another, and as the weather changes moment by moment and day by day, calmness abiding all change. In summer there is no snow on the mountain, except perhaps for the very peaks, or in crags shielded from direct sunlight. In the fall, the mountain may wear a coat of brilliant fire colors. In winter, a blanket of snow and ice. In any season, it may find itself at times enshrouded in clouds or fog, or pelted by freezing rain. People may come to see the mountain and comment on how beautiful it is, or how it's not a good day to see the mountain. It's too cloudy or rainy or foggy or dark. None of these matter to the mountain. It remains still at all times, still and true to its essential self. Clouds may come and clouds may go. Tourists may like it or not. The mountain's magnificence and beauty are not changed one bit by whether people see it or not, seen or unseen, in sun or cloud, broiling or frigid, day or night. It just sits, being itself. At times visited by violent storms, buffeted by snow and rain and winds of unthinkable magnitude. Through it all, the mountain sits. Spring comes, trees leaf out, flowers bloom in the high meadows and slopes, birds sing in the trees once again. Stream overflow with the waters of melting snow. Through it all, the mountain continues to sit, unmoved by the weather, by what happens on its surface, by the world of appearances, remaining its essential self through the seasons, the changing weather, the activity ebbing and flowing on its surface. In the same way, as you sit in this meditation, you learn to experience the mountain. You embody the same central, unwavering stillness and groundedness in the face of everything that changes in your life, over seconds, over hours, over months, over years. You experience constantly the changing nature of mind and body and of the outer world. You have periods of light and darkness, activity and inactivity, moments of color and moments of darkness. You experience storms of varying intensity and violence in the outer world, in the mind and the body, and through it all you remain deeply rooted and grounded. By embodying the mountain, you can emulate its strength and stability as your own. You can personify its energy to support you so that you can encounter each moment with mindfulness, equanimity and clarity. You will begin to understand and know that your thoughts, feelings and perceptions, emotional crisis and everything else that happens is like the ever-changing weather, and you are like this magnificent mountain. Ultimately, you will come to know a deep stillness and wisdom. When you're ready to come away from the mountain, begin to gently deepen your breath. Wiggle your fingers and your toes and gently open your eyes. Have a good day.